questions like this one. This is the first question, and it is and this is the C part. Yes. Now here we can see that we have to find f of 1 by 2. Now for f of 1 by 2, what we have to do, we have to replace x with 1 by 2. So this will be 1 by 2 whole square plus 3 into 1 by 2 minus 5, because the original function was x square plus 3x minus 5. So from here you can see that we have replaced with 1x with 1 by 2. Is it? Now if we further simplify it, this will be 1 by 4 plus 3 by 2 minus 5, and then we can take the LCM. So this will be 1 plus 6 minus 10. Is it the right one? Okay, now we have actually we have okay, let me simplify this portion over here. Let me change the color. Now as you can see, 1 by 4 plus 3 by 2, if I ask you to simplify it, what will be the answer? We have to take the LCM first. Is it? And then here we can see that this will be 4, this will be 1 over here, and here we can see that from which number, if we multiply 2 with 2, the answer will be 4. So that is why we have to multiply it with 2 and write it over here. So that's why this is 6. Clear? Yes, you can do that. You can do that one also. Yes, you can. Okay, so yes, it's the same thing. You can use any of the method. The first one is if you want to let's say if you want to make the same denominator, so what you have to do, you want to make the same denominator, and then you can simplify it further. Okay, now this will be the final answer. Now similarly, for as we can see that g of x is equals to x minus x square, so g of 1 by 4 will be equals to 1 by 4 minus 1 by 16. As we can see, it's 1 by 4 whole square, so which means that 1 by 4 minus 1 by 16, and if we take the LCM, or if we want to multiply it with 4, so this will be 16, and 4 minus 1, so this will be 3 by 16. Is it? Now here we can see we have to find out f of 1 by 2 plus g of 1 by 4, and here we can see the value of f of 1 by 2 is minus 3 by 4. Is it visible? Fine. And now you can simplify it further and you can get your final answer. So this will be 16, multiply 4 on both sides. So this will be minus 12 plus 3 is equals to minus 9 by 16. So this will be the final answer. You can verify it at the end of your book. This question was 3423 part C. This is the third part. Minus 9 by 16. So you can see the overall working over here. Minus 49 upon 16. Okay, let's 3423. Minus 49 upon 16. So this will be minus 3 by 4. Okay, let's do it again then. here we can see that we have two equations. Let's do it on the next page, on the fresh page. Okay, so we can do it over here. My screen is visible. My screen is visible or not? Okay, let's write the question over here, that f of x is equals to x square plus 3x minus 5, x square plus 3x minus 5, and g of x is equals to x minus x square. So this will be x minus x square. Okay, fine. Now in part C, what we have to find out? We have to find out f of 1 by 2 plus f of 1 by 2 plus g of 1 by 4. Is it? Okay. Now what we have to do, we have to first find out the value of f of 1 by 2. So this will be 1 by 2 whole square plus 3 into 1 by 2 minus 5. Is it? So we have to replace x with 1 by 2. So from here we can say that this will be 1 by 4 plus 3 by 2 minus 5. Now let's first solve the first two numbers. So this will be 4 into 1 plus 6 minus 5, because we have to multiply it with 2. Is it? So this will be 7 by 4 minus 5. Is it? Okay. Okay. Now here we can see that we have to we want the same denominator, so we have to multiply 1 with 4 and 5 with 4 also, so that the denominator should be same and we can solve it further. So here it will be 5 4 20. Is it? That's what we were not doing right previously, because previously you can see here that we were directly subtracting the negative 5 or negative 10. At this point we were doing the mistake. Now here you can see this will be minus 20, and if we simplify it, so 7 minus 20, what will be the answer? Negative 13 upon 4. Now this is the first part. Now the second part is we have to find out g of 1 by 4. As we can see, g of x is equals to x minus x4. So g of 1 by 4 will be equals to 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 whole square, and here it will be 1 by 4 minus 1 by 16, and if we further simplify it, so this will be 16, 4 minus 1, so here it will be 3 by 16. Is it the right one? Is there any calculation mistake or not in this step? Here what we have to do, we have to multiply with 4 so that the denominator should be same. So here it will be 4 minus 1, which is 3 by 16. Now as we can see, we have to, at the end we have to find out f of 1 by 2 plus g of 1 by 4. So as we know the value, as we know that this will be minus 13 by 4 plus 3 by 16. Is it? Now if you want to make the same denominator over here, so this will be, we have to multiply it with 4 on both sides. So this will be 16 and here it will be minus 26, means minus 52. Is it? Plus 3. Yes, minus 49 by 16. You can see here that we have to for same denominator we have to multiply 4 on in the numerator as well as the denominator. For 4 the 16 and 13 for the 52. Yes, it's the same thing. You can see that if you have, let's say we have a question like 13 by minus 4, so this will be equals to minus 13 by 4. Or if it is minus 13 by positive 4, so this will be equals to, overall sign will be negative. So it doesn't matter that we want to write negative with 13 or 4. Okay, so this will be the final answer. Is it the same? Good. I hope that now you can easily attempt the next part, that is, in this one you can see f of t minus g of t. This is a bit different, so I think we should attempt this one also. So here we can see that f of, yes, x with t we have to replace, and then we have to simplify it. Is it? Now here you can see that f of x is equals to what? Let's write the equation, x square plus 3x minus 5. F of x is equals to x square plus 3x minus 5, and g of x is equals to x minus x square. Now in the B part, what we have to find out? We have to find out f of t minus g of t. Let me write over here, f of t minus g of t. Is it? I hope that you can, is there any confusion in this one? No. Good. Now first of all, f of t will be equals to x, this will be, if we are replacing x with t, so this will be t square plus 3t minus 5. Same goes for g of t. Now g of t will be equals to t minus t square. I hope that it's clear. Now can you please subtract these two and share your final answer? So please do this one, and then I will solve it here also. What's your answer? First please solve it on your notebook, and then yes, f of t minus g of t. You can use brackets also. It's totally up to you. Exactly. So that's it. This is the very common mistake students usually do, that they do not use the brackets. Okay, so here you can see this should be t minus t square. Exactly. Always use brackets, especially when you have the negative sign, because it will change your answer. Now here, let's assume that if you do not take the brackets, if you do not use the negative sign, so you can see that it will impact, it will incorrect your answer. Okay, so whenever, especially whenever you, if there is a positive sign, then it will not affect the answer. But when you have the negative sign outside the bracket, it means that you have to use the brackets, you have to use the brackets by yourself, because as we can see that here you can see before g of t there is a negative sign. It means that it will change the sign of each term. Okay, so now if we simplify it, so this will be 3t minus 5 minus t plus t square. I hope that you have got this concept. So this will be 2t square plus 2t minus 5. So this should be the final answer. At the end of the book, is it the same? Good, fine. And I hope that you have got the concept. If you have any confusion, please ask. Fine. Now we have done the first three parts, and now we will move on to the next question. Okay. Now I will expect that you will attempt the first question, and the first question is very simple and quite similar to the previous one, that f of x is equals to kx plus m. Now its previous one was, you can say, the basic level. This is somehow the intermediate level question. Now in part A, what you have to do, first you have to find f of 1, then you have to find f of 0, and then you can simplify it, you have to subtract the answers. So can you please do it on your notebook? At the same time, I am going to solve it on my on this board. It will be just k plus 2m. Sorry, this is subtraction. Yes, this is subtraction. Yes, k is this. K will be the answer. Clear? Now you can see. Please attempt the second part, B1. Attempt the second part. I am also doing it. So So what's the answer? Okay, that's fine, not an issue. Yes, k or negative k? Okay, okay, I got the mistake. Okay, this will be plus 1. Okay, so that is why this will be plus k. Fine, that's the final answer. I hope that you have got the concept that how to substitute the values in a function. Okay, okay, I think we should attempt the last part also because it looks a bit tricky. So let me write over here. So f of x is equals to kx plus m. Let me use the new page. Uh, this is question number 3424, 3424, and it's part C. F of x is equals to kx plus m, and you have to find f of a plus 1 minus f of a minus 1 is equals to 3. Now we have to prove that this will be equals to 3. Now we, yes, can you have please attempt it on your notebook, and I am also solving it on the board, so we can so that you can recheck your working also. Okay, not an issue. You have to replace x. There must not be any x, is it? You can see the working on the board. It will be 2k plus m is equals to 3. Okay, let's see the working over here. You can see the working on the board also. Good. And what about m? This will be 2m. Yes, it's gone, fine. So this will be, yes, this will be negative, so you can cancel out these two. So from here you can see that k will be equals to 2 by 3, 3 by 2. Good, fine. Now before moving on to the next question, let me share a very interesting concept. We will use the term composite functions. Okay, don't worry about the concept, because once we will do the first example, you can easily pick up the next one. Let's say if you have a function f of x is equals to 2x plus 5, and you have another function g of x is equals to 5x minus 4. Okay, so you can see that you have two functions. If the question is find f g of x, good, that's a very good. Yes, exactly. Now here you can see that the value of g of x, so in the bracket you have to write the value of g of x or the function g of x. Clear? Now as we can see that if f of x is equals to 2x plus 5, then f of 5x minus 4 will be equals to 2 into 5x minus 4 plus 5. So this will be equals to 10x minus 8 plus 5, and overall this will be 10x minus 3. This will be the final answer. Is it? Now what does it mean? It means that when you use one function in another function, then this concept is called the composite function. Okay, now I think you are ready to attempt the next question. Now attempt the next question, 3, 4, 2, 5. Now here you can see that f of x is equals to 2x square, and you have to find f of 2a. Yes, you have to find the value of this thing. Now please attempt this one, then I will also attempt it on the board. Exactly. First you, okay, fine. Now you can see that first you have to find the value of f of 2a. So f of 2a will be equals to 2 into this thing, is it? And then if we further simplify, this will be 4a square, which means that this will be 8a square. Is it? Now as we know that if f of x is equals to 2x square, okay, actually the thing is that this one was 2a whole square, which means that 2 square and a square, which means that 4a square. Got it? Now if f of x is equals to 2x square, then f of f2a will be equals to what? Okay, will be equals to what? Let me, okay, now this will be equals to f of, now what is the value of 2a? Got it? Exactly. So as we know that f of 2a is equals to 8a square, so we have to replace it over here. So which means that now we have to replace x with this. So 8a square whole square. So this will be 64a4 and then 128a4. This will be the final answer. What's the answer in your book? 3425. It's the same. That's good. I hope that the concept is clear. Do not get confused when you have a complex composite functions like this one. Okay, so just attempt it, and then you will get that. Once you will start attempting that question, you will get the next step. You can easily find out the other way. Okay, before attempting, yes, it looks really complicated, but once you start attempting the question, you will easily get the next step. Like here you can see that once you will get f of 2 is equals to 8a square, and as we know that f of x is equals to this, then we have to find this thing. So you can see that once you will do the first step, you will get the ways how to do the second or the next step. Good. Okay, fine. Now this is another one. Now this is basically another somehow the difficult one question related to the composite functions. Now can you please attempt this question? And in the meanwhile, I'm also attempting this one on the board, so that at the end we can verify our answers. Exactly. Yes. Now what about this one? 3426. Now the question is that f of x is equals to 5x plus 4 and g of x is equals to 3x plus m. Now they are saying that f of g of x is equals to g f of x. So we have to prove that it's equal or not. Okay, that's what it looks like, that it will not be same, is it? Okay, I mean that because of this m. Okay, let's simplify this one and then we will get the value of m. Okay, for what value these two are same, is it? For what value m is same? That's what I'm about to read the Swedish language now. Okay, now you can see that here first let's find out the value f g of x. Okay, so this will be equals to, okay, always replace this thing g of x with the original function, so that it will never get any mistake, then you will not be able to do any mistake. So this will be equals to 5 into 3x plus m. This will be m plus 4, and here this will be 15x plus 5m plus 4. this will yes, this will be x and m. Yes, fine. Now the next one is g f of x. G f of x. So for this one we have to replace 5x plus 4, and then it means that this will be equal to 3, 5x plus 4 plus m, 15x plus 12 plus m. Now we have to equate and simplify. Now if we equate these two, let me change the color so then you will be clear about. So this will be 15x plus 5m plus 4 is equals to 12 plus m plus 15x. Now you can cancel out these two, okay, because if you rearrange it, it will be cancel out, and here this will be 5m minus m is equals to 12 minus 4. So 4m is equals to 8, and then what will be the value of m? Positive 2. So we can say that when m is 2, then these two functions, this statement will be equal. Is it the right answer? What's the answer in your book? Three, 4, 2, 6. Good. Okay, are you clear about this one? Okay, fine. Now this is the next question. Now you can see that it's getting more complicated, or the difficult one. It looks like the difficult one, but it's not the difficult one. Okay, now here you can see that now good, that's a very good question, by the way. F of x is given, that is 2x square, and g of x is equals to 4x plus 4, and h of x is equals to x square. Now do very clear about this thing. It's lengthy, but it's not difficult. Now here you can see we have to find g. We have to follow the sequence in this one. G f of x is equals to 8. Okay, now here, from here we can see that first we have to find h f of x. Now h f of x means that h, what is the value of f of x? That is 2x square. This will be equals to, so this will be equals to 2x square whole square. Is it? It means that h f of x will be equals to 4x4. Fine. So we have done the first part. Is it right or not? Now here we can see, we know the value of h f of x, so we have to replace it. So this is equals to 4. So it means that 4, we have to replace this x, so this will be equals to 4x4 plus 4, and here this will be equals to 16x4 plus 4. Is it? And as we know that this whole is equals to 8, now if we simplify it as it is given over here, that this complete is equals to 8. So this means that 16x4 will be equals to 8 minus 4. Is it? And then x4 will be equals to 4 by 16. Oh no. Okay, where it is? Yes, it is. So this means that this will be equals to 1 by 4 Okay, now x4 is equals to 1 by 4. Now if we want to find out the value of x, what we have to do? We want to remove this power 4. What we have to do then? Okay, let me simplify it, then I hope that you will be able to solve it. Let's say if it is x square whole power 5, let's say. Now if I ask you to remove this square, what you have to do? Yes, you have to use the square root. So from here you can see that x will be equals to square root of 5. Is it? Now similarly, if you have x cube is equals to, let's say, 5. Now if I ask you to remove this 3, what you have to do? You have to use the cube root. Okay, cube root of 5. So it means that x will be equals to cube root of 5. Are you familiar with this or not? Okay, fine. Then fine. Let's do it in the form of indices then. Let's do the concept in the form of it, because if you are not familiar with the cube root, then we can use another method. Okay, let's say x cube is equals to 5. Okay, now if I ask you to please remove this cube, what you have to do? You have to take the power of 1 by 3 on both sides. Is it? Now as we know that if you have x square whole cube, what will be the answer? This will be equals to what? Actually this is yes, you multiply. Yes, we multiply x power 6, because whenever you have power on power, it means you have to multiply the powers. Okay, now if you multiply 3 with 1 by 3, what will be the answer? This will be 1. So x will be equals to 5 power 1 by 3. Similarly, if you have x4 whole power and this one from here you can see it's 5. So if we want to remove the power 4, what we have to do? We have to just simply multiply the power with with 1 by 4 on both sides. So from here we can cancel out this, and x will be equals to 5 power 1 by 4. Got it? Yes, for this one, will be the answer for this case. But we were not solving that question. But here I am just sharing the previous concept, that if you want to remove the power, how to remove the power? Okay, you have to use the indices. You have to use the cube root or fourth root, and here you can see that this will be equals to, now here it is x4 is equals to 1 by 4. x4 is equals to 1 by 4. So what will be the answer then? 1 by 4. So you have to take the power of, so this will be x is equals to 1 by 4 whole power 1 by 4. So what does it mean? It means that 1 power 1 by 4 and 4 power 1 by 4. What will be the final answer? What's the answer in the book? One upon square root of 2. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So it means, okay, let's discuss this one over here. that x4 is equals to 1 by 4, is it? And this means that x4 is equals to 1 by 2 into 2. Okay, what's the final answer in the book? X is equals to what? 1 by square root of 2. This is the answer. Okay, fine. Let's see the working over there. This one was h f of x. So h f of x. So this will be 4x4. That's right. And here this will be g f of x. So this will be 16x4 plus 4. This one is also right. And if we simplify it, so this will be 2 is equals to 8x4 plus 1. Yes, this one is also right. x4 is equals to 1 by 4. This one is also right. Okay. Now here we can write it as x will be equals to 1 by 4th root of 4. Is it clear? Actually, as we have discussed previously, the property like x4 is equals to 1 by 4. If you want to remove the power 4, what you have to do? You have to take the power of 1 by 4 on both sides, is it? 1 by 4 on both sides. So now from here you can see x will be equals to 1 over 4 power 1 by 4. Is it? Is it right? Okay, we can write 1 by 4 on this one also. Is it right? Yes, it is right. Because as we know that if it is a by b whole power 2, this means that a square by b square. Now from here we can see what if we take, like if I ask you 1 power 39, what will be the answer? 1. So similarly, so here it will be 1 over, now as we know, if you take, let's say if you take 1 power 0.3, what will be the answer? You can use the calculator. This will be 1. Okay, so it doesn't matter that if you multiply 1 with 1000 times or 2000 times, it will not change the value. Okay, now here you can see in the denominator you can write 2 as, how you can write 2? You can write 4 as 2 square. Is it? And now you can see this is a power on power, so you have to cancel out this one. So x will be equals to 1 by 2 power 1 by 2. Is it? Okay, again I am repeating this one, only this denominator case. So here it is like 2 square whole power 1 by 4. Now here you can see that if there is power on power, it means that you have to multiply these two. So if you multiply these two, this will be 2 by 4, which means 1 by 2. Got it? Now as we know that square root will be equals to 1 by 2, or 1 by 2 will be equals to square root if it is in the power. So you have to replace these two things. No, it's not that complicated if you are familiar with the topic indices or exponent. Okay, don't worry about it, we will repeat it over here. So like if you will write the answer in this form, this is also correct. Okay, and if you want to replace this 1 by 2 with the square root, so it's also correct. Both the answers are correct. Clear? But even frankly speaking, if you will write the answer in this form, let me write it over here. X equals to 1 by 4 power 1 by 4. This one is also right. Okay, if they ask you to if they ask you to simplify it further, then you can move on to this step. Okay, then if they ask you to simplify it, then you have to use the properties of indices, and we have discussed one of the property, that if you have a square whole power 4, then what will be the answer? A to the power 8. When you have power on power, you have to multiply the powers. Got it? Okay, I hope that it's clear now. Although we are doing the difficult or the hard questions, but still I will expect that at least you are familiar with the you are now familiar with the composite functions. Okay, I think that's it for today. The reason is that from here onwards we will have the different types of question. I want you to focus on composite functions only for today. Okay.